Talking Music with Big Andy. In this episode, Unsung Lilly, talking music with me, Big Andy. Hello and welcome to the podcast, and I'd like to introduce to you the band Unsung Lilly, who are here with me today. Hiya.
Hello. Hey. Thanks for having us.
Now, I was looking on the internet, and different places regard your music as different things. From what I can work out, putting them all together, you play epic anthems of indie pop. Is that what you would describe it as?
Yeah, pretty much. And everything in between, probably. Yeah.
I mean, I like it. Whatever it is, I do like it. It's got a lot of power and a lot of emotion in it, and things like that. I'm a big fan. So,
thank you.
Right. To start off with, you it says it's online. You were formed in 2012, but at that time you had some guys in the band with you.
Yeah, we used to be a 5-piece band.
Right. And then it said that you moved to California. But then you're now a 2-piece. Can you enlighten me as to why?
Explain, Sarah. How did that happen? Well, we were a 5-piece for probably about the first 2 years of Unsung Lilly being together. And yeah, originally it was actually our boyfriends. Right. And so somewhere along the line, we fell in love with each other and broke up with the boys, I guess, as things do get a little awkward in that situation.
Yeah, I can see that.
But yeah, we found ourselves just as a duo, and had the opportunity to move over to California for a while, and decided to go, and that's how we ended up there and ended up staying there 6 years.
Why?
Yeah.
Why did you come back from California? I mean, to me,
well,
it's kind of like it seems a little bit odd to me. You go to California, you got opportunities there and that kind of thing, and then you come back here, and it just seems a little odd.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, when COVID hit last year, we lost all of our performance income, which was like the majority of our income.
Yeah.
So, and also being in the US, we were on musician visas, so we couldn't just go and get a job or anything. So we were pretty stuck. So yeah, we ended up coming back, but it's worked out pretty well, actually, hasn't it? As much as we miss the sunshine and miss everybody in California. Yeah. I mean, it's a great place to be. Yeah. But we kind of made the best of a bad situation coming back, and we've kind of landed on our feet with a really amazing space that we can work in and stuff. So it's not all bad. We happened to come back just at the time that my brother, who runs this studio, was deciding to move countries, and he kind of donated this space to us. So we've been able to come back and kind of finish our album and immerse ourselves in that in ways that we probably wouldn't have been able to do when we were in LA. So yeah, it's kind of like silver linings for sure, but we were very sad to leave.
Yeah, I can understand that. I've noticed on your videos that you've been putting up on that sort of thing, there's a lot of cover versions. Is there a reason for the number of cover versions, or is it just you just want to play the songs you like?
It's It's kind of both. Cover versions are interesting because you get quite a good reaction from them, because if you can create a cover song that doesn't sound like the original, but people can recognize the song, then people like that, I think. And we've definitely found that when we did the Maniac cover, because it was so different, and we really enjoyed making it different, you know. That's really enjoyable. It's a really kind of cool experience just to see what comes of it. It had a really good response when we put it out, and we didn't know that was going to happen, but it just kind of worked and people liked it, so we were like, cool, yeah, like we really enjoy taking covers and messing around with them and creating different versions of them, so like why not just instead of keeping them to ourselves, like have it so people can listen. And we've had nice response from people, very nice about it, and it's it kind of works as like a tool in a way, because people recognize it and it's like, oh, okay, they can.
I must admit, I really like that version of Maniac. It's not a song that would normally be something that I'd be that into, but the way you've done it, it is so different. It's a very interesting version.
Thank you. It's quite random how it came about, but I think we just decided we wanted to cover something, and we put this 80s playlist on because we love the 80s. We were like, I think it was like the first song that came on, and we were like, oh, this is great. This could be a really great cover.
Yeah. Just a steel town girl on a Saturday night, looking for the fight of her life. In a real-time world, no one sees her at all. They all say she's crazy, locking rhythms to the beat of her heart, changing movement into the light. She is danced into the danger zone when the dancer becomes a dance. You can cut you like a knife if the gift becomes a fight on a wire between will and what will be. She's a maniac on the floor, and she's dancing like she never danced before. She's a maniac on the floor, and she's dancing like she never danced before.
The other thing as well is that we are we've just come to the end of like a 2-year process really of recording a new album and writing a new album, and there's not that much that we can share because we don't want to give too much away, so it's kind of the covers are quite a good way of like passing the time and keeping people like with music to listen to, but without sort of showing the new stuff that's not quite finished yet.
Taking that amount of time over the album is a lot different to the thing you did at the 12 songs in 12 months. Which you then put out as an album. That must have been hard.
Quite nice, actually.
It must have been hard.
It's been nice this time. That was hard work, really hard work. But also kind of, I mean, it was hard work because we were basically writing the song, recording the song, releasing the song, making a music video, a lyric video, a live video for like every single month, which was a lot. But it was quite nice to have that momentum. I think taking our time with it this time has been lovely to sort of spend the time on it. But I think we definitely had like a better momentum last time, but a bit more thought and care and time's gone into it this time. So I guess it's like, depends what you want.
When is that album due to be released?
It's hopefully going to be released sort of into the summer this year. We're just trying to secure investment to kind of do it in the best way that we can, because we're independent, so we want to get out into the world in the best way we possibly can. So we're just kind of getting all that together, but getting ready to release it probably I'd say like late spring, early summer.
Well, with the news that we had this week of the easing of the lockdown, if you can get it out by June, hopefully you'll be able to go out and start doing gigs.
Yeah, that's very true. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, and it's a really fun summer album, and I can imagine actually it's going to be perfect timing for when everyone starts kind of being able to get out in the world again, and it's like a really fun kind of dancey, lots of like fun vibes.
I can see that festivals are going to be very big come the summer, because people just want to get out there in the sun and do, and listen to music and dance. So
yeah, definitely. Us being two of them. Yeah.
It's difficult for independent bands to get their music out there and get it around for people to listen to. But I noticed that you've managed to secure the places in films for some of your music, which is obviously a very big way of getting it spread around and getting it out there. Did you find that easy to do, or did you have to have connections in the films?
Do you know what? It's kind of been our obsession since the very beginning, and a huge part of like what has driven us, like what took us to LA, for example. We went to go to the first time we went there was we went to go to a conference to do with that and placing your music in films and stuff. And then we just ended up staying. But yeah, it's a big thing. It's a big thing for us, and it is hard to do. It's all about who you know, and also just luck of like, does this piece of music happen to fit the imagery they've already got, and the timings they've already got, and the vibe they've already got, and can you give it to them right now? And like, it's all, it's that kind of very, very kind of quick moving and luck based. But yeah, it's exciting. We really love that side of it, and we love seeing our songs to picture like that. It's very cool.
I think you also fairly lucky in as much as the films that you've got them in were all ones that have won awards at festivals and things, so you've got a bit more attention than another film, because that's the problem. You've got no idea when you put this song in the film, you've got no idea whether it's actually going to do any good, whether people are going to want to see the film in the first place. So you kind of like you open it out there and leave it in the lap of the gods as to how good or badly it's going to do. But
yeah, definitely.
So at the moment with the COVID thing, and you're obviously being together, you can write and record, and then you're doing live streams as well, aren't you? I believe you're doing one tonight, aren't you?
No? We were doing a lot of live streams, but where we are right now, as you can probably tell, our internet is terrible. So we can't really do any live streams at the moment.
Right.
But are we doing
one? The rainbow. Oh no, yeah, that's pre-recorded thing, but yeah, the Rainbow Project, I think it's on the 28th of February.
Okay.
That's going out next week.
Doing live streams. Okay, well, that's going on the 28th, so that'll be, is that on your YouTube channel or on Instagram?
We'll be sharing about it. We shared about it on our Facebook, I think, the other day. We'll be sharing a bit more about it the next few days.
Okay.
But it's it's a bit of a charity fundraiser for a charity that we work with a lot in Northern Ireland, in Belfast.
Cool. Here's another video clip.
You gave a stone to define what is pretty, an unattainable image to keep us busy. We grew up with the movies where we need the hero, damsel in distress, that's of course a size zero. To be, I will love my way
So, where do you see yourself taking everything from here on? Where would you like to see it go from here on?
Oh.
I'd like to. It's really exciting to get this album out. Because we've had such a long time to work on it. It's at the stage now where it's, you know, we're ready to let it go and just see it in the world. It'd be really amazing to just, you know, put that out and have people enjoying it and just seeing, because no one's heard any of this music or anything, and so that'll be really interesting. Yeah, just to kind of see that grow and watch that. And then we're kind of doing a lot more of the synchronization, the music to films and ads and things like that. So like we're doing a lot of things at the moment.
Yeah.
We're, you know.
Any plans to go back to the States, or are you going to stay over here?
Oh, I mean, we miss it so much. We're probably going to settle here. I mean, probably we are. I say probably because I'm like, I love it. I love it.
You want to go back tomorrow, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. But I think we're gonna settle here and get ourselves kind of rooted a little bit. We've been very uprooted for definitely the last year, because we had to move, and there was a period where we were literally sofa surfing for forever, and so yeah, it was going to be nice to settle some roots a little bit and get settled. But we'll definitely be back over there, I'm sure, for trips and gigs and
gigs
who
when we
knows.
can.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. So I've got to get this right. It says on your site, Frankie, you are a multi-instrumentalist.
Yeah, well, kind of, yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah,
she's very modest.
Okay. So you play all the music, do you?
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much. Yeah, so everything we did on the 12 songs in 12 months, that's all me, apart from our brother-in-law is a guitarist, which is very handy. And so every now and then we'll kind of send a track to him and he'll put some stuff down. And also a friend of ours is a guitarist.
Mike Bradley played on one of the tracks.
Mike Bradley, yeah. He's a great artist himself. But other than that, it's kind of, that's one of the things I really enjoy. The writing process for me is kind of just messing around on a bunch of stuff and seeing what happens, which I really love.
You both share vocals.
Yes.
So do you split the writing? So Frankie does the music and Sarah, you do the lyrics, or is that sort of split between you as well?
Yeah, we split it up like that. We used to try and write everything together, but we realized that one of us was stronger at one thing and one was stronger at the other thing, and we realized it was just better to do it sort of separately. So yeah, I write the lyrics and Frankie writes the melodies and takes care of most of the production. I'll come in and out of the production here and there, but yeah,
Sarah comes in and says she doesn't like it. I have to change it.
I'm always I've got this vision for a song and it sounds a bit like this, and I'll give her these really weird words, I'll be it sounds like thunder and it feels like this, and blah, 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 and I'll start doing weird hand gestures, and then she just makes it. It's amazing. It's pretty clever.
I think it's fairly standard.
Yeah, it's good fun.
It's fairly standard for singers, because I used to sing in a band myself, and you never quite know how to explain to musicians how you want it to sound, because you don't have the language they've got of music necessarily.
Yeah,
you just got to say words or make noises, and they think you won't understand you.
Yeah.
Luckily, I like words like that. If I was to describe something, I wouldn't use musical words. It would be more I don't know, colours and things like that. I don't know. But yeah, so it works well. It works well like that.
Yeah.
Here's another video clip.
My demons are so heavy, there's no space for tears. These demons lie me. They are the faces of my past gone by. They are the voices silenced through ancient time. And as they drift into the sky, I am free. I am free. My demons, my demons, my demons are free. My demons, my demons, my demons are free.
I must say, I was listening through some of your, or watching through some of your videos and listening to some of your stuff. I think you got some incredible songs, covers, and other stuff. I think your voices go well together. The music is great. It's a real joy to listen to. I especially like the ones that I really like was Demons and Fly.
Oh, yeah.
I really like those two. They really kind of, I don't know why, but they sort of kind of get inside you. You know, it's such a nice feel to them. It's great. And I hope you don't change the way you do things. Just stick to what you're doing. It's great. It's really good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's right. I hope that everything goes well for you, and that, whatever you want for the future comes to you, because you definitely deserve it. Is it right? Are you actually married now, or
We are,
Yes.
yeah.
when did that happen?
That happened.
That's 4 years ago in April.
Yeah, 4
4
years
years ago.
nearly.
Cool.
Mm.
Cool. Well,
Yes.
congratulations. I know I'm a bit late, but you know, I hope everything goes well with music, and I hope everything goes well in your own personal life. And I look forward to hearing a lot more from you in the future. I really do.
Thanks, you will be, I hope.
Yeah, hopefully we can get this album out and we'll all have a good summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'd love to come and see you guys live sometime, because I'd like to see how you perform it live. That would be quite lovely to watch, I think.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining me today. And
Thank you for having us.
it's no problem whatsoever. It's been wonderful. Thank you. Okay, thanks to everybody for tuning into the podcast, and I'll hope to see you again soon. Until then, bye, Unsung Lilly. And
Bye.
Bye. Please don't forget to click on like and subscribe to the channel. Talking music with Big Andy.